Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today we're continuing along in our BTS lyrical journey, reacting to breaking down the lyrics. I've been having a really fun time. It seems like you guys are really enjoying this, so that means that I'll continue to do these because I like doing stuff that you guys enjoy, and it's fun for me. So it's very different, a different experience, talking about and reading and reacting to and breaking down these what's it called, lyrics. They're translated lyrics. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see more of. I'm definitely trying to do as many as I can. Hope you guys are all doing well. And I heard that BTS is releasing a new single on May 21st. So been a month away. I'm really looking forward. I mean, I don't know when I'll post this, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. So let's see what we got. This is Epiphany. Let's see. We're going to get straight into it. Produced by Slow Rabbit. I need to see if I reached out to Slow Rabbit because I've been trying to reach out to these guys, see if I can get them on the channel for an interview. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let's see what we got. It's so odd. It'd be cool to be able to read these lyrics. I cannot read them, but it'd be very cool to read these. So it's so odd. I love you so much for sure. I adapted myself entirely to you. I wanted to live for you. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go a little farther because I think I have a comment on that, but I want to see what he says next. Oh, let's get rid of this thing down here. Okay. But as I kept doing so, I became unable to bear the storm inside my heart. I got to fully reveal my true self under the smiling mask. Yeah, what's interesting is when you're in I've found when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's best to just be yourself rather than trying to conform yourself to other people, because it just never ends up ending well. Like he said, kept doing something unable to bear the storm inside my heart. Interesting. I'm the one I should love in this world. 100%. 100%. Exactly what I was just talking about. Saying like you gotta love yourself. You gotta be true to yourself, and rather than conforming yourself to other people, you guys meet in the middle and maybe make adjustments as a family or as a relationship, rather than just you conforming to one person, because it's not the way life's meant to be. The shining me, the precious soul of mine. Amen to that. Everybody's unique. I realize now, so I love me. Though I'm not perfect, I'm so beautiful. You know what? There's a I think that there is beauty in imperfection. I think that that's a really cool concept. That's cool, man. That's a beautiful lyric. I realize now, so I love me. I'm not perfect. Though I'm not perfect, I'm so beautiful. 100%, man. We're all unique, even though we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and that's the beautiful part. All right, let's keep going. Even if you get disturbed and feel afraid, walk forward. Truth. Meet your true self that you hid inside the storm. Interesting, cool reference to that storm lyric up here, where bear the storm inside. What's interesting is it's very unique to read these, because there's no rhyme scheme, like, because maybe it rhymed originally in Korean, but now because we're reading them in English, and like it related, actually, if you guys are familiar, it kind of reminds me of the Psalms in the Bible, how like those were a lot of those were originally poems and songs, but when we read them now, it doesn't seem like it, because, well, it doesn't rhyme in our native language, but it could have originally rhymed in that original language, or had been written in that original language songwriting style. So I always find that super fascinating when you translate songs like this. Same thing with English to Spanish, though. Like, you take some of these Spanish songs and turn them into English songs, and it doesn't translate properly, and I just find that so fascinating. Why did I want to hide my precious self? Yeah. What made me so afraid that it hid my true self? Yeah. So if you're not watching this on the live stream, you're watching the post-production version. Kelsey, shout out to Kelsey, who made a really good comment. She said it's sort of like reading poetry when translated. That is a really good comparison. It actually is like reading poetry. And what's cool about that, though, is as a songwriter, I think it gives you the opportunity to think of lyrics in a new way, because I think that so many songs written in your original language are kind of fit this similar pattern of song style, songwriting style. So now when you kind of break out of that, it it kind of refreshes you as a writer. It's like, I would not have used that word. Well, obviously because it was written in a different language. So when you translate, it doesn't translate to something that you would normally write, right? So it's just it's a cool way to, I think, refresh yourself as a songwriter and get new ideas. Going back to this chorus, I'm the one I should love in the world, the shining me, precious soul of mine. This is really cool to read as like a poem. I think that's a great description. I realize now, so I love me. And that's the beautiful part about it too. Is the beautiful thing about life is when you realize something wrong, best thing you can do is make a change. And you just move forward and you realize, I messed up, or I was doing something wrong, so I'm just gonna change it. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. Though I'm not perfect, I'm so beautiful. I'm the one I should love in this world. Such a great concept, man. One of the things I love about BTS is the fact that so many of their songs are like encouraging and uplifting, telling people to love themselves and be yourself. And I just really, I mean, actually, aren't those two of their albums? I mean, Love Yourself is one, I think, and Be is another one. I don't think it's Be Yourself. I think it's just Be, right? Okay, let's continue. Perhaps I'm a bit dull and imperfect. Perhaps I might not be able to. People might not see my shy sparkle. You know what's fascinating is what's this is a little extreme. So take this as a grain of salt. Take this as a grain of salt. The concept, one man's garbage is another man's treasure, translates to quality is subjective. So I think that the term quality is subjective. What that means is like, what I might like, you might dislike. What you might dislike, I might like. What you might hate, I might love. What I might hate, you might love. And that's the beautiful thing about like the world and music and art and creation and people is like, when I put out a song, person A might love that song and person B might hate that song. You know, and that's why quality is subjective. Who am I to say if a song is good? Yeah, maybe I like a song, or maybe you like a song, but maybe person C might not like a song, or person B might hate the song. You know what I mean? And what's kind of interesting, I want to talk about this, is right here, is perhaps I'm a bit dull and imperfect. Well, maybe you might think so, but maybe somebody might love that about you. And that's the beautiful thing about people, is like, that's why it's so cool that like, that so many people can like, I might, what somebody might dislike as a trait, whether it be physical or emotional or something like that, somebody might love as a trait. And that's why I think it's just so cool, man. You never know, man. And that's a cool, I don't know. I just wanted to elaborate on that. But I'm me just as I am. That is true. My arms, legs, heart, and soul that I've lived with until now. You're right, man. That comment really hit different from Kelsey. Like, it really is feeling like I'm reading poetry. Because like there are some poetries that are written with a rhyme scheme, but then there's a lot of poetry that is written without a rhyme scheme. So this is fascinating, man. That's a really interesting way to think about it. All right, let's see. I want to love in this world, the shining me, the precious soul of mine. This lyric kind of, you ever hear this song? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it. That's what it kind of reminded me of. That's funny. I realize only now, so I love me. Again, like what I said, like best thing you can do is when you realize you make a revelation, something is change it, right? Though I'm not perfect, I'm so beautiful. I like this motif of repeating. I'm the one I should love. I'm the one I should love. I'm the one I should love. This is cool. What's interesting about this one is the lyrics in this are pretty deep, but there is not much commentary on this one. A lot of the other ones had some deep commentary. Yeah, it's really like free verse poetry, which is pretty wild. This was great, man. Really cool. That's like I said, I really like the uplifting commentary of BTS. Like a lot of their songs are like just uplifting and building people up and showing people love and telling them to love themselves. I very much enjoy it. So I hope you guys are enjoying the concept of these videos. Almost like I said, yeah, like it's like poetry reactions essentially, and breakdowns and commentary. So hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, let me know what you want to see more. If you want to check out my music, it mean the world to me. There's links all over my YouTube channel to my music. You can watch it here on YouTube. You can watch on Spotify, listen to Spotify. And if you want to join the live streams, it's a lot of fun here on the live streams. So I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.